The financial is that supervision of the matter has been so salutary. We are really financial irregularities also.
So you need an order for us? You can order us.
I'm so grateful, my lords. That completes my.
My lord,
You can give us a comprehensive response.
Yes.
something to say on the order of address. I do believe it's the privilege of the state of West Bengal to be first addressing the court for the reason that a settlement has been reached yesterday night until the early hours of the morning.
That's what I was trying to show.
Now reporting back to work. I request this court, my lord, to invite the state of West Bengal to address you on what is the settlement that has been reached, because it will take care of many of the demands directing us to go back to work. We wish to comply with that order, my lord. Now, I have a copy of it, but I feel it is his privilege.
All right. Mr. Anupam Lal Das, I'll put your follow-up on.
Secondly, my lord, just one. I agree that the senior doctors have been greatly supporting the junior doctors, but we have our own. Secondly, my lord, in my opinion, that force of 1,500 of the state of West Bengal, they are performing a policing function, and it cannot be performed by people who do not hold the position of police in the state of West Bengal. Therefore, our request is to disband that force of 1,540 people of the state of West Bengal. That's our request.
Mr. Anupam Lal Das.
I appear for the senior doctors, my lords, and we just want to place our concerns on record. We, my lords, are all working. We are working overtime. And, my lords, as far as we are concerned, all these 20 departments, cases which have been pointed out, in any case were manned by the senior doctors. Junior residents, etc., were not placed there. So, my lords, that is something that I also, we are working overtime. There has been absolutely no this thing from our side. That's her.
I appear for a doctors' organization, thank you, called Doctors for Patients in Calcutta. Our suggestions will give to the task force. There are two issues we'd like to highlight to your lordships. First is pertaining to the investigation itself. Second is pertaining to that policy of 19th August. There are two more clauses, since your lordships already have that before your lordships. I'll start with that.
I mean 13th September.
19th August, the West Bengal policy which has come out, which Ms. Nandi had just read out. If your lordship will
13th September.
No, lordship, this is 19th of August. If your lordship might,
What idea is referring to?
or if your lordship will see family welfare. It's part of that helpers of the night policy. The earlier state report of the state of West Bengal.
All right. What is it?
There are September circular. It's there in my IA as well as I'm told in the earlier status report of the state of West Bengal. The
Association of Doctors and Patients in West Bengal.
it's a trust called Doctors for Patients. So, your lordship,
What's your point?
I have 2 points. Number one, in this policy, your lordships at 11, clause 11, subclause 5 and 6, we have a serious problem with. One is working hours of women, including women doctors, should not preferably exceed 12 hours at a time. Second, wherever possible, night duty may be avoided for women to the extent possible. Now, this is the policy of the state of West Bengal, and our doctors have a serious problem with this. And your lordships in
How
multiple
can you say
cases.
that women should not work on night duty?
Exactly.
It's ridiculous.
Precisely.
Women
And-
will have an objection if you keep them from working.
Exactly. And to limit us to a 12-hour shift. In fact, many of the junior residents work for 36 hours flat out. Now, this is directly impinging on gender and being employed at all.
Completely right. You need
That
to
is
stick
one.
to the point.
We'd like, and second point, I have a second point, your lordship. I have a second point. Second point pertains to investigation. One is on this policy, your lordship is seized with it. I will leave it at that.
Women don't want concessions. They want
Yes.
equal opportunity in terms of safety.
In Anuj Garg's case,
Why should we prevent a woman doctor from working in the night?
or 12 hours. Why limited to 12 hours, your lordship? Because junior doctors work 36 hours.
12 hour working time is for all doctors. Don't bifurcate.
Actually, whatever the shift,
Exactly.
women doctors are ready to
Absolutely.
in
Yes,
terms
yes,
of time.
Exactly.
In Anuj
Well,
Garg,
let's not undermine them.
Anuj Garg-
Undermine the lady doctors.
Mr. Sibal, this has to be
There is no issue, my lord. We'll notify it. We were just worried because there is no security in place at the moment.
No, but the
I
answer
want to
to
make
it-
sure.
Saying this,
The
And
answer to
I
it,
want to make sure, my lord, there is something like.
the answer to it is you must ensure security is
In addition, this is only temporary. But if your lordship wants, no issue.
this itself is
the state
offensive, your lordship.
says that it cannot provide
Hold on.
security. The
We are-
sector is.
We are at item. If
In Anuj Garg's case, the lordship,
the law, the provision of the Act, Punjab Excise Act was
Absolutely.
that any establishment which serves But therefore, three things, Mr. Bal. I think the state of West Bengal must immediately correct with their male counterparts.
We'll issue a notification, but not an issue.
Your duty to provide security. And we can't any night
All
doctors work
centers-
at night.
all centers-
Your armed forces.
The armed forces work.
women work.
I said, because of fear of retribution, they're not coming out and openly. The request here is for an anonymous. Just people are scared. So if they can be enabled to give their website, but after the girl's name is mentioned, there is the footnote because I just clicked on it on my phone.
Assure if
Be just flooded with.
that's the problem, my lord.
Information, you know.
Don't disclose their identity to anyone.
You know, if we get of relevant, irrelevant.
Despite that, the cyber crimes, despite.
The witness protection.
Equally counterproductive, though I have no.
All that, you made your point. Now, Mr. Sibal.
No, but just as far as items 5 and 6 is concerned, we'll issue a notification to delete it. That's all. So that's not an issue. First, Mullards, clause 11, subclause 5 and 6 will
Previous order.
kindly read Mullards paragraph 18 with me.
Yes.
Oh.
We saw the parade. So what do you have to say on that, Mr.
Yes, so no, Mullards, but Chief Minister welcomed all the junior doctors present in the meeting. She expressed heartfelt grief for the jurisdiction of the CBI. The state government would provide all necessary assistance as required for expedient completion of the inquiry and justice to the deceased. As regards their demands relating to action against Kolkata Police, the CP Kolkata and DME and DHS will be transferred. Then rupees 100 crores have been sanctioned, formalized in close consultation with the medical fraternity. The composition of the Rogi Kalyan Samiti will be revised to make it more inclusive through inclusion of all stakeholders. The issues regarding Chief Secretary and including the Home Secretary, the DG Police, the CP Calcutta, responsive grievance redressal mechanism will be put in place in the medical infrastructure processed by the medical fraternity at the level of Chief Secretary. The West Bengal Junior Doctors Central and transfer of Health Secretary. As regards ensuring safety and security, it was intimated by culture prevalent in the medical colleges can be removed after further. Representatives submit that a decision will be arrived at only after further discussion with all the junior doctors. The meeting ended with an appeal from the Chief Minister to the junior doctors to join back to work. In doctors, there are 10,000 junior doctors. 75 of the workforce is not
Get this.
Let him at least complete his submission, then you can have. Yes.
allegations.
It's an
The number and senior doctors have been actually doing a lot of hard work. Mullah. We appreciate what's happened today, Mullah. And she's also publicly said, we won't take any action against you. But if the junior,
Yes. After our last order, we had
Yes,
to improve the safety and the security at the
Yes, yes,
Ajcot
I- we
College
get the-
taken on the ground.
yes, Mullah, yes, we're showing it to your lordship. We give, just give copies. Give
None of
copies
us
now.
have copies,
I
my
don't
lord.
think we have, but I'm not concerned.
Now, Mullah, kindly see.
My lord, this is
Mrs.
not
Lord,
confidential. May we all have copies?
Address the court on
We
this
don't-
issue.
Why don't you share
You are
one copy with them so that
Kindly just come to page 2, Mullah, paragraph 4. We communicated the said order for compliance and necessary action. Right, so each district, the district collector, commissioner of police, Mullah, identify to all district magistrates and superintendents of police for ensuring safety and security of the health professionals, which is at page 14, 15, Mullah. Then, meeting in this regard, directions to all for ensuring safety and security and early completion of the various infrastructural, providing the following facilities to 28 medical colleges and hospitals in Kolkata are under the Kolkata Police Commissionerate. Besides, now, Mullah, what is it that we have done? Let's see, existing facilities, additional duty rooms and restrooms sanctioned are 5, and work has already begun, Mullah. And directions have been issued to execute agencies, 249 for women and 503 for the others, for the public hospitals. And this 8 and public hospitals 4071 also additional will be made, and sanctioned. There are 71 additional. 86 is 69. We're building another 82. Joint inspection has been, photos are at page 16 to 26, they're all there. Then the concurrence of State Finance Department has been obtained for engagement for RJKar Medical Hospital. College and Hospital. 3 respectfully submitted that despite the order of this court, junior doctors,
For Ajikor Medical
yes,
College.
yes, yes.
Are these from the Ratiraj
We will substitute the Ratire Sati with police personnel. It's only a temporary measure, only for one.
force?
Correct, correct.
Now, if we are going to have another set of contractual people will be trained,
What?
1 second. These contractual people will be trained for 7 days. And the women doctors, about these contractual staff walking around in the night, the crime was, let's face it, the crime was conducted, the crime is allegedly.
Mother, there were hundreds of volunteers, Mother. It's not that. We'll make
The GR says, the government resolution says,
Mother,
that they will be appointed through an
these are not,
outsourcing agency.
no, these are civic.
These people.
Yes, yes, yes.
Does anybody carry out any
Yes, yes, yes.
anticipation?
Verification is done, proper verification.
Particularly the women doctors have a feeling of, insecurity.
State mothers to make sure that, Your Lordships, I mean,
And CISF will be there for the problem is when you entrust security to contractual staff,
we have a police outpost in every hospital.
notwithstanding the police.
If your Lordships want, we'll disband this. There is no issue, Mother.
It's not a court.
Mothers, your Lordship must have some confidence in the state machinery after all the women doctors. Your Lordship must assume that, Mothers. State is not cognizant of all this.
Now, in terms of what you have disclosed to us, you said that there are 28 government medical colleges in the state of West Bengal.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
There are 17 government hospitals, including hospitals attached to medical colleges.
Yes.
And number of government hospitals in the state of West Bengal, 87 hospitals besides the 28 medical colleges. Involve young people who are there to pursue their medicine.
Yes.
These are the young girls who are straight out of 12th standard who are going to be then joining for 4.5, 5 years.
Correct.
They are particularly vulnerable and they have to be protected.
Of course.
And we have to deal therefore with these 28 colleges.
Correct.
Because they have no great pleasure in abstaining from work.
That's right.
They are abstaining from work because now a new source of completely insecure premises.
That's
Who these people the verification which we are doing? Or do you need now a new set of volunteers who will be called the Ratiraj Sati?
we informed them yesterday evening in our conversation with them, Mothers. This was informed.
In a situation where
It's also recorded.
There's a lack of 28 government medical colleges and hospitals.
That's our demand.
These are the
Mothers. 28 in the state is 17 in Calcutta.
So you have, let's deal with these 45 first on priority.
Right.
Because as we said in the other hospitals, you will not have say 18, beyond 18, that's the only thing. But these are very young doctors, young interns,
Right,
young, they're all young students.
Right.
Now, to assuage their concerns and the concerns of their parents.
Mothers, kindly see, Mothers, page.
Tell us for these 45 hospitals.
Kindly
Tell us.
There's an increase of women security officials on duty, doctors, nursing staff.